Why do the same problems keep showing up in your life? New job, same conflict. New relationship, same dysfunction. It's not just bad luck. These are patterns, echoes of something deeper. The Stoics would say, look inward. The script you're living is your own. These cycles are not fate. They're habits of thought and judgment you've practiced into existence. The real power lies in recognizing this. If you're the one creating the pattern, you can break it. Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The events of your life are neutral. It's your reaction that gives them power. The difficult boss is just a person. Your anger is the pattern. The first step, stop looking outside for answers. The echoes are coming from within. This isn't about blame, it's about empowerment. You hold the power to stop the echoes, to break the cycle. The work begins by turning your gaze inward. Recognize the patterns as your own creation. Accept responsibility and you gain control. The cycle ends when you decide to change your response. The journey starts now. The Stoics called your inner governor the hegemonikon, the ruling faculty. It's the architect of your soul, shaping your actions and reactions. This inner archetype isn't fixed. It's molded by your repeated thoughts and choices. Judge things as unfair and you become a victim. See challenges as opportunities and you become a warrior. Most people are unaware of this architect, living as if their reactions are automatic. The Stoics would say, that's just how you've trained yourself to be. Your inner archetype is the sum of your mental habits. Understanding this is a breakthrough. Your life's patterns are the output of your ruling faculty. To change your life, you must reshape this hidden architect. Don't just change your circumstances, change your blueprint. The work is internal, not external. Begin by observing the judgments that shape your days. How do you see your hidden architect? The Stoics knew hardship reveals it. Pain, frustration, and failure are diagnostic tools. Under pressure, your true archetype emerges. Think back to your last crisis. How did you react? That's your ruling faculty, unfiltered. Seneca wrote, difficulties show a man what he is. It's easy to believe you're patient or brave until you're tested. Adversity strips away pretense and shows your real programming. Don't run from discomfort. See it as valuable intelligence. Each moment of pain reveals your inner governor's nature. Write down your automatic responses. Analyze them. Pain is the spotlight that shows where your work begins. Most people live on autopilot, guided by unconscious programming. Their reactions are habitual. Their days a blur of routines. Seneca said, they are tossed about, like ships with a broken rudder. The Stoics believed philosophy's purpose was to wake us up, to move from passive reaction to deliberate action. This requires self-awareness, monitoring your thoughts and impulses. Stoicism is the practice of paying attention, creating space between stimulus and response. When insulted, the autopilot reacts. The Stoic pauses, questions, and chooses. In that gap, you reclaim your power. Real change demands rigorous self-examination. There's no growth in comfort, no freedom in autopilot. To break your patterns, become an observer of your own mind. This is the beginning of discipline and self-mastery. Once pain reveals your hidden archetype, the next step is to name it. Naming drags it from the shadows into the light. An unnamed fear is a phantom. A named one is manageable. Is your ruler the impatient tyrant, the anxious avoider, the people pleaser, the cynic? Be specific. Write it down. Look at it. Naming creates separation between you and the pattern. When you say, "There's the tyrant again," you're no longer identifying with the anger. You observe it as a faulty mechanism, not your identity. This creates space for a new choice. Marcus Aurelius did this in his meditations, naming his demons to tame them. This is a daily practice. Spot your archetype, name it, call it out. Each time you do, its power fades. Expose it, and its authority dissolves. Naming your old archetype is half the battle. The other half is forging a new one. You can't just erase the old. You must build a better blueprint brick by brick. Each time you choose discipline over indulgence, courage over fear, you lay a new foundation. If you were the anxious avoider, become the calm problem solver, one small act at a time. Stoic practices like journaling, negative visualization, and daily review are your training ground. Journaling builds self-awareness. Visualization builds resilience. Reviewing your day builds accountability. These are daily workouts for your soul. Progress is slow. Don't be discouraged. The goal isn't perfection, but consciousness. When you slip, notice it and return to the practice. Seek clarity, build discipline, and commit to an examined life. The power to break your patterns has always been inside you. It's time to wake up, take the rudder, and steer your life.